You know I came through. You know I came through. You know I came through with the fuego. You know I came through. Hey, you know I came through. You know I came through with the fuego. You know I came through. Hey.
How we doing, guys? We are back with another video. It's been a good while. I think it's probably been about maybe 2 or 3 months since we've done a proper YouTube video. But look, we are here and we are ready to get going again. So we are back with Morgan, who is a regular on the channel. So yeah, you ready for this? Yeah, so a couple of weeks ago I put up on my Instagram that I wanted to make a video about what do you not like about the gym, like anything about the gym, what do you not like about the gym, and what is your pet peeve about the gym. So we're going to start off with the first one, which is what do you not like in the gym, and Morgan has the answers with us. Morgan, what's the first one?
Basically, the first question is leg press saves enough space for more squat racks.
Okay, so I gather that this person is probably saying that get rid of leg presses and in replacement have squat racks, or like have platforms in with it instead.
Yeah, because like I think, in my opinion, that if I was doing legs, like I'd rather use a squat rack with a barbell than use a leg press, because with the squat rack you're basically hitting the same muscle you are if you were doing leg press as well. So like if you're doing like squats with your feet close together, you're working your hamstrings and your thighs. But then if you're doing wide stance, you're working your glutes and your hamstrings and thighs as well. That's what you're doing on a leg press. So it's basically, I'd rather do it on a barbell than a leg press.
Yeah, like look, yeah, like I know this person is coming from a powerlifting standpoint, which I am in agreement with. But leg presses do have their place. But yes, like what you said, I do agree with you that if you were going to either squat or deadlift or use a leg press, like squat or deadlift first, yeah? Like
the compound moves.
Yeah, the compound move. Now, leg press would be considered a compound movement, but it wouldn't be a main compound movement. Yeah, like squats and deadlifts would be tied to number one. Like deadlifts would be my number one.
Yeah, same here. Compound
movement, and then squats afterwards. Whereas leg press would probably be 7 or 8. Like it'd be lower down the list, but it's still good. It's still fine. But like, yeah, no, let's get more squat racks in gyms and less leg presses.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, next one.
The next one is what I said, which is legs. But for the first time in nearly a year, I did legs yesterday, and I quite enjoyed it. It felt weird, but I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I miss it now. I can't walk.
Feel less like a pussy than
I never was a pussy. See, my legs are strong enough as a walk, bro. So, but now I actually might consider doing legs twice a week. Build your wheels up. Do you know what I mean?
Do. But you know what? Let's talk about this for a second, right? So, like as we know, like lads do less leg workouts than girls, right? That's just the way we as lads are. We like to do upper body, and ladies like to do lower body.
Exactly.
But lower body, in my opinion, because again, coming from a powerlifting standpoint, I do squat and deadlifts 4 times a week, and I feel so much better than if I hit. No, if I feel better if I hit lower body more than I do upper body, because like I hit lower body way more than I do upper body, and it feels better. Like
endorphins.
Yeah, like the endorphins that you get from hitting legs or hitting your lower body increases so much than hitting upper body. Now, again, I could go into the science about it, but like we could be here all day. Our legs, our glutes, hamstrings, quads, like it gets used almost all day, every day. Like we walk around, we cycle, we do everything with our legs every day. So like, yeah, so like I can understand why people don't do legs, but like the benefits,
amazing.
yeah, like the benefits outweigh the negatives basically. So yeah, long story short, just do legs. It's great. Like you might feel shit afterwards, and maybe the day afterwards, like you did, but like it's great. I love it.
Right. So next question is anything behind the neck.
Yeah.
Very dangerous.
Yeah.
Very dangerous.
Agreed.
You could possibly kill yourself doing.
Yeah, like we were talking about this there the other day there, and like anything behind the neck, you were putting your shoulders in a compromising position. Like it's just like I see it all the time. I'm working in the gyms, like almost 4 years now, and like I'm in this gym almost every day, and I see it. Like I see people just like doing either lat pull downs or shoulder presses behind the neck, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Like there is benefits, but like they're not main benefits.
Like the benefit of doing like behind the neck shoulder press is you're going to get injured. That's like there is no good benefits from doing it.
But it depends,
in my opinion.
It depends because like you could do it, but you could do it in the proper way. Some people don't do it in the proper way. They either lift too heavy or they don't have the proper posture. Like if you're doing like behind the neck, I suggest you wear elbow wraps and wrist wraps as well, because if you're lifting too heavy and you hurt your wrist, 9 times out of 10 the bars is going to fall behind you and fall down your back. But like if you have wrist wraps, like you're more than likely not going to injure yourself. But if you're doing a behind the neck workout, just go really slowly. Like take the momentum into your own arms.
Yeah.
Don't go fast.
Yeah.
So if you go fast, you can lose momentum and you're basically done, because if the bar hits your neck and it makes you fall down, and your neck's fucked.
Like if I had my way, I'd get rid of that exercise completely. Like if anyone's gonna do it, you can fuck off out of this gym. Like it's just not. In my opinion, other people have other opinions on it, but just in my opinion, just don't do it. Just don't do it. You're, like it's more negatives than positives, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's our next one?
The next one is upright rows.
Upright rows, yeah. Completely agree. I like, again, going back to our last point. It's putting your elbows, your shoulders in a compromising position, because you're coming up like that, and you're bringing your shoulders back, whereas you should never bring your shoulders back. Only when you're doing like a bench or like a deadlift, when you're like when you're kind of just like locking out your shoulders backwards. But like that's different, right? That's a whole different perspective. But no, like you said this there the other day, that like you would do it, but then after I pointed it out that like it's wrong, you kind of just said that you wouldn't never do it again.
Yeah, I've been training the past like 6 years, and like I think I've only done upright rows probably 3 or 4 times in space of 6 years, because I've been told by other people and also by professionals that the more you do upright rows, as the years goes on, your shoulders will start coming towards. They'll start like your shoulders are meant to be straight, but they'll start coming in towards like that. They'll start coming towards like your neck, like they'll start coming inwards, because you're doing upright rows. Like if you're gonna do upright rows, do it with a really light weight, and kind of lean back when you're doing it, instead of leaning in, kind of lean a slight bit back and bring it in with you. Where some people stand straight and go like that. That's probably the main reason why your shoulders are going to come inwards. If you slightly sit back like that and bring it up, but really with a light weight, so you control the movement up and down with really light weight, 9 times out of 10 you're not going to injure your shoulders. But if you do it with the wrong posture and too much weight and you're going too fast, 9 times out of 10 you will end up injuring your shoulders, to where you'll start seeing the shoulders come forward instead of the way they are on you.
Yeah, like I would never program anyone to Yeah, no, never. Like it's just like again, it's just one of it's the only exercise I would never have anyone do, and like also and behind the neck, those two exercises I would never get anyone to do it because it's just shit. It's just shit.
I don't think I don't even think I see bodybuilders do it.
I see a lot of bodybuilders do it. Like Max, he does it.
Does he?
Max does it all the time. Yeah. Larry, he does it. Larry and his crew, they do it. Like I look at them now. To be fair, they've been training for a very, very long time, so like they're probably used to it. Yeah. But like anyone that's like new, like maybe 2 or 3 years into their training, absolutely not. No, don't do it. Like if you're maybe like 10 years, maybe maybe consider doing it, but just not.
Like if you were to say to someone not to do it, with them having 6 years behind them in training, you'd be like, well, you've only done it for 6 years. How would you know? But think about it this way. In the space of 6 years, there's 365 days a year. And those 365 days a year, you're mainly in the gym. Don't know how many days you're in the gym. So it doesn't really make a difference if you've only got 6 years in the bag. You got 20 years in the bag, and you can still be doing it wrong. Like, depends on if you're watching videos, if you're reading books. But like, just because you have 6 years doesn't mean you haven't got experience. Like I have a lot of experience in fitness, and I've only been in the industry 6 years. Like not in proper professional athlete. Like I wouldn't be a professional athlete in the fitness industry because I don't have time for it. But like lifting weights and doing deadlifts, yeah, I've got experience in that. But not being in the professional category of athletes, like doing like bodybuilding shows.
Yeah.
But like 6 years is still quite good.
Yeah. Like I think we kind of went a bit off topic there, but no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I think that's the last one from that category, from like stuff that we don't like, is it?
Not sharing equipment when busy.
Is that not a pet peeve, no?
No, because that's.
Okay, yeah. What was it?
Not sharing equipment when busy.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Share your weights. Like earlier on today, I was squatting, he was deadlifting. Right here, there's only one platform, so when I was squatting, we moved the bar out of the way. Yeah. I squatted.
Then I pushed the bar back in.
Yeah. When I was finished, we pushed the bar back in. We set it back up. Easy peasy. I see loads of people and they just hog the fucking machines. They hog the area that they're in, and it's just like people have a life to get to as well. Like with most 9 times out of 10, people that go to the gym don't love the gym. They just go to the gym because they have to, either probably have to go somewhere, or like they have to,
use it as a pastime.
Yeah, you use it as a pastime. But no one loves the gym. I don't love the gym. I just like the gym.
I'd say I love the gym because it's the only thing that keeps me from going insane.
Well, you have a woman too, so like you've got a pastime too. So
that's the reason why I go gym.
But yeah, no, absolutely no. Not sharing equipment. You're a dick if you don't share it. So share equipment. Share the area that you're in. You don't own, unless you own the gym yourself. Don't be a dick.
That can also give the gym a bad name as well.
It does, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Give the gym a really bad name.
Like if your friend is talking to you and they're like, oh, I might go to the gym, like, what do you think of this gym? And they go, no, all the guys there, they are, they hog the machines, they don't share anything, don't go there.
So they can give the gym a really bad name.
Yeah. Share the equipment.
The next one is not wiping down equipment. I think I don't really like it, to be honest, because sweat, fucking everything else. Like when you're sweating like mad on a machine and you come off the machine and like toe tray of salt come out, I think that's horrible because that's someone else's DNA going onto you. Yeah. Even if you wear a top or not, it doesn't make it.
Absolutely. Like there's this one guy, sweats all over the place, like profusely sweats, and look, it's not his fault. It's not his fault, but like he just sweats all over the place and like. Just all over the benches, all over the machines, the weights, everything. And I have to go around with him and just clean, like spray the shit out of everything and just go, man, I've told this to you before. Clean up. Grab a towel. I'll buy you a towel. You know what I mean? No, just clean up after yourself. No, that's Mac. No, don't be like that. Don't be like that.
I don't think I've ever sweat badly in the gym. I don't even sweat.
See, when it's warm, when it's really, really warm, like this gym right here is not warm at all. It's cold. But like if I go to another gym, if I go to Platinum or if I go to Fly Fit and Swords, I'm roasting in those gyms because like the aircon is, well, like I don't want to say that the aircon is not on, but like the heating in that place is just so warm. You know what I mean?
It's also because this building that has a gym in it is really old.
Yeah, true.
It's been here for years, so it's like it's not like recently built.
Yeah.
It's been here like since the 90s. So like, if you want to keep this gym warm, you have to insulate it really good. And like,
just like have all the windows closed, turn on the heat. Everything, like even at that, like the heat is on right now and it's still pretty cold.
It's such a big room though to heat up. Though. Look at the size of it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, like clean up after yourself. Don't sweat around. Don't be a sweaty bollocks, basically. Okay, so we're gonna go into the next category, which is pet peeves of the gym. Everyone has a pet peeve of the gym. Everyone, no matter who you are, somebody hates something about the gym or people in the gym. So first one,
swinging weights with little form and saying you're this heavy. Probably the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Ego. We call that ego lifting, and it's just like there's always one person in the gym. Mostly, 9 times out of 10, it's a young male. All right, 9 times out of 10, it's a young male.
Yeah, like you'd only start swinging the weights if you'd only start swinging the weights if you're on your last set with your last reps, and you want to get, like, if you're on your last set and you want to get an extra 3-4 reps in, you swing, but you don't swing like mad. You kind of use like a tiny bit of momentum just to get the weight up. But
see, I would disagree with that. I'd say the only reason you should be swinging out of a weight. Now, I do kind of disagree. I do agree with you to an extent, and that is on your last few reps. Yeah. But it should only be on the last few reps of an isolation exercise. Yeah. If you're doing anything compound movements, then it's too heavy, way too heavy. Like with a squat, with a bench, with a deadlift, it should be smooth. It should be no. I don't want to say it should be light, but again, it should be smooth. It should like move well. Just like I've been working with a coach for the last couple of months now, and my form has gotten so much better because I took my ego out of it and I had to bring the weight down dramatically just to get my form right. And your form is the most important thing at the gym, correct? So just take your ego out of it. Bring the weight down, even if you're just lifting the bar. Everyone lifts the bar, you know what I mean? Everyone has to start.
You wouldn't see someone walking here lifting 300 kilos to go off the ground for like the first time.
No.
I don't even bring my ego in here because in the past I've gotten injured really bad to where I've been out of the gym for months upon months, and I learned from that. So that's why I leave my ego at the front door and I walk up here and I do weights that I can do, and I do a good form as well, and with the proper equipment.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
So
moral of the story, just take your ego out of it, bring the weight down. Or just get a coach. Send your videos to the coach and just work with him. Work with a professional.
The next question is someone staring at you.
Someone's staring at you. Okay. You know my stance on this. I like being stared at the gym. Now again, we were talking about this before. There's staring at someone and there's looking at someone. I like to be looked at.
Not stared at.
I kind of like to be stared at. Now, not in a creepy way. Now, not in that way. But I do like being looked at when I'm lifting. You know what I mean? Because I lift pretty heavy. 9 times out of 10, I lift pretty heavy, and I'm probably arguably the strongest person in this gym. So, I am. I'm stronger than you.
Oh, come point it out.
I'm stronger than you.
I'm trying.
So I do like to be looked at, kind of like to be stared at. But again, let's dial this in. There is a difference between looking at someone and staring at someone. If you're just hovering around the gym, like just like having a look around the gym. That's just looking. And if you make eye contact with someone,
That's only looking.
that's looking. Now, if you're going like this to someone,
Flat out staring.
that could be freaky to like most people, especially if it's a male doing it to a female. Now we can have a talk like hours long about this, but just to oversimplify, look, I know lads do stare at girls. They do, okay? Because now I don't want to sound controversial, but like of the way girls kind of wear stuff at the gym. Now again, this is not the bash girls at the gym, but like some girls do look cute at the gym, okay? But let's not just say like, oh, like she was wearing these shorts and she looked A, you know what I mean? Like,
that's a bit weird.
That's weird, you know, that is weird. So just look, you know, like dart your eye around the gym, and then you'll be, you know, like, it's just looking at, don't stare, freaky, just look. Yeah?
I agree.
Yeah? Good.
I think this is the last one actually, I'm not sure.
Okay, shoot.
When people mix the weight on the machine rack, so you gotta rearrange to get the weight you want. I hate that.
Don't really have a problem with that, really, to be honest with you.
Just means more work for you.
Yeah, look, the way I can comprehend that that question is, it's so like I have on a tree, I take it that it's on a tree, yeah, that like someone's going to go like there's a 10, there's a 5, there's a 20, yeah? And I want to grab the 10, so that means I need to grab the 20 off, grab the 5 off, then grab the 10, okay?
And then you have to go back onto it.
Exactly. But now again, I don't have a massive issue with this. It is a bit of a pain in the hole, but not as much.
I suppose you're right there, yeah.
Yeah. Now, with someone who is in a rush, maybe that can be a bit of a pain in the hole, but
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with it. But still, on a tree in the gym, okay, there is specific like branches that you should just put your shit on. You know what I mean? Just like this one here. Like, you should put a 5 on the top. Like, the lightest to the highest and the heaviest to the lowest. Right? Simple. Yeah?
Yeah, I agree.
Simple. Okay? Okay, so we're going to go into our last little thing is, what have you got? So, pet peeves for you.
I don't know. I had that one, but I don't know what it is.
Everyone has one, man.
Oh, I have one. It happens to me nearly all the time as well, but I just don't say it. Like when I'm using the machine and I'm walking, I literally walk 4 feet away from it to relax for 60 seconds. I look back around, some block was sitting there working out, and you're like, you say to yourself, I was on that, but you don't want to make a fight. And then they end up hogging the machine and you have to walk away from it. It happens to me all the time. Now, I would say something, but if I say something, I'll cause a fight and I don't want to do it.
Yeah. Well, like with me, I normally stay around my machine because like I have my headphones in. I'm in the zone. I'm like where I want to be. I stay on the machine or around the machine. So then, like, it has happened to me before. So no, like I make sure that it does never happen again. But like, yeah, no, I do feel you.
Happens all the time.
Yeah. For me, pet peeve is when someone decides to talk to me when I'm on my rest.
Stop, man. Even when you're doing the workout itself.
Like, fuck off. I have my headphones in, okay?
That's the whole reason why I'm in here.
Sometimes when I'm on my break here, I make sure to not talk to anyone because like I'm in my zone. I probably have maybe an hour and a half to get my shit done, and then like I have like clients or like I have, you know, more work to do. But like, no, if I have my headphones in, that is a huge fuck off. You know?
Like having one as well. That's I agree with that. Like that, it does my head in when someone's trying to talk to you. Like if you take me out of the zone, man, I won't get back into it.
Like I get it if you're probably asking for advice or like asking like how do you use this machine, fine. But I will give you a recent fucking story, okay? So I think I was deadlifting here, and then Claudia came over, and she was like, "I need you to help me in the bathroom," and I was like, "No." She was like I need help, and I was like, "Claudia, I'm not even on shift. I'm not gonna do it." And she was like, "Oh, okay." So I was like, "Go ask Ralph," and then that just took me out of it. I was like, "Bitch." Like, come on.
She did that when I was benching as well. I was benching, and she came in and she stood right over me, talking to me. She said, "Claudia, I'm working," and then I was doing all the dumbbells. I had like 27s in my arm doing chest press, and she came over to me, and she looked like, it's not like she looked over me, but she looked like she came over to me and she was trying to talk to me. I was like, "Claudia, I'm working. I'll talk to you in a few minutes," and she walked away. I was like, "Can you not see? I've got earphones on, and I'm lifting. I have two 27s in my hand. And if I drop them, I'm fucked."
Yeah.
You don't disturb someone when they're working out, especially when they're working out.
Yeah.
Because you can fuck their form up. They can forget what they're on. They can slip and bang. It's your own fault. It's not their fault.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I have one last one as well. When you're working out and someone stands in front of you and start working at themselves, and you're literally looking at someone's arse when you're working out, that's a very, very, very disturbing scene. Like, I want to see myself in the mirror. I want to see me form the way I am, not looking at someone's bleeding head. Oh man.
Unless it's the female, am I right?
I can't say anything because I've got a bird. You're all right. So
No, I do agree with you. Yeah, because like when you're looking when you're looking in the mirror, looking at yourself, like you're trying to like look at your form too. Now, like unless you're recording, which I do all the time, but like. Some people don't like recording themselves, especially in a busy gym. But like, yeah, if there's mirrors, like you're looking at yourself in the mirror, you're trying to, like look at your form, make sure that everything is A-okay. And then someone stands in front of you, and now you're like, what the fuck? Get fucked.
So you're getting dumbbell in your head.
Exactly. No, I do agree with you there. Okay, so that's that. That's everything. Thanks so much for coming on and looking at us talking shite about gyms and shit. You can catch me on Instagram on Dylan Mooney Fitness, and you can catch Morgan
on MHD_fitness.
98. There you go, because he is 98. Again, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. That is, I assume, your Instagram. Yeah, that is brilliant. Yeah, that is, yeah. Like, share, subscribe, and peace. See you in the next one.
See you later, boys.